Welcome back to Mustache Moto. It's Ben, and today we're gonna light this bike up. Today I got a really cool product for you. It's the Ruby Moto R4 driving lights for your motorcycle. These things are really awesome. First, let me give you a quick disclaimer. Ruby Moto sent me these for me to review and for this video. They're not paying me anything. If you buy a set, I don't get anything other than the satisfaction of knowing I'm helping out a really cool small business with a great product. So check them out. Really great stuff. So the lights here are going to go on my BMW, and I'll show the install on the BMW, but I want to say that they make these different mounts, different cords, different options, different wiring harnesses, so you can actually put these on any bike you want. For the BMW, what I really love is they've got a plug and play package for you. So it's actually one bolt, one plug, you're up and running. No modifications to the bike. You don't need a Hex Easy Cam. You use the stock switch. It's phenomenal and super duper easy, like literally less than 10 minutes to put these on the bike. As a matter of fact, it was so easy when I got them, I actually put them on, that evening in the dark just because I was so excited to try them out, and blown away with how much brighter they are than the original fog lights on this bike. So I'll show an installation on the Beamer, but no, you can skip past that. If you got another kind of a bike, these lights would still be a great option. So let me compare real quick, compare this to the stock fog light. Look at the size difference. The Ruby Moto is much smaller. It's actually lighter, and I think it's made better. It's machined out of aluminum, the housing. It's got nice heatsink fins on it. It's got the bracket built in, 4 LEDs, nice sturdy connection on here on the cord. The kit that I got, because it was made for the BMW as a plug and play, and that's good for 2014 and newer, our 1200, 1250, and 1300 GSs, and it works with the 14 and newer 1200 and 1250 GSAs. The 1300 GSA, they don't have the right bracket for yet, I believe. And earlier than 14, they're still working out to get the right connector. So you can always email them if you have a question about that. So this came with the adapter that I'll screw on here, and it'll go right into the stock harness. And then it also came with these cool silicone covers that slide over, and you can go either yellow amber cover, or I guess it's yellow, not amber color, if you want that for greater visibility for other people to see you. And they're also apparently really good if you're riding in dusty conditions. So I'm going to throw these on, show you an install on the BMW, and then we'll do a bunch of testing. If you have something other than a BMW, just scrub ahead a little bit. And so the amazing thing is, that's all the tools we need, is a 10 mil and a Torx wrench. Both of these are under the seat of your motorcycle. They came with the bike. All right, real quick here, 10 millimeter and the Torx wrench. Let's get that on the bolt back there. Just use my finger now, spin that out. Bolt comes out. So here's the connector in the back, and it's got two little ears that kind of hook into the plug here, and you can get them out with your fingernails. I like to use this little tweezers. Put that in there, it spreads those apart. Then try and grab the plug and not the wires. And you gotta kind of weasel it a little bit. Let's see. Coming out. It's in there snug. There we go. Take the Ruby Moto. I'm going to go ahead and hang it first. I'm going to use the bolt we just took out because it's got the Torx. And then instead of the one that came with it is a Allen. But I am going to use that little lock nut that came with the Ruby Moto. Get that started. Switch to the 10 mil. Spin that in. Okay. Good and snug. We can adjust that a little bit later. I've got the adapter screwed on here. And then if you notice, there's a little ledge. And you got to match it up in there so it's going the right direction. Push it on. Really, we're pretty much done right now. I'm going to take a couple of zip ties to manage. You can have some extra length on the cord. I'm going to zip tie it for now, just to get it out of the way. And then in the near future, I need to pull my gas tank anyway. And when I do that, for something else, for the shock, when I do that, I'll kind of pull the excess cord up into the bike underneath the tank, and that'll make it a little bit neater. We won't have these zip ties on here. That'll work just perfectly for now. Cut that off. Boom, we got it. We got the lights installed. I've got the yellow covers on the yellow lenses on the lights. Now let's give it a run down the street in the daylight to see how that helps you being more visible. All right, that definitely lets you show up a little bit better to other drivers. So I have to tell you, I had a hard time figuring out and really getting a good visual for how much these lights do at night. My original idea was to go camping, which I did. I was going to be out on a Forest Service road at night and try and film both with and without the lights. Now, I got a late start. It was after dark, built a fire, ate a steak, drank a couple of beers, and, well, I didn't end up doing any shooting. So I tried using an action camera, my GoPro, and going out on the road, on a dark road near me, using the lights on and off. That really didn't read. I tried mounting my mirrorless camera with the exposure lockdown. That didn't work either. The best I could come up with to give you somewhat of a visual representation of how bright these are is I parked at the end of my driveway and shot the lights down at my carport. This is about a 60-foot or 20-yard throw. And I did it with high and low beams, with and without the Ruby Moto lights. And then I swapped them back to the original driving lights, and I did high beam, low beam, with and without the driving lights, and then created this split screen. The exposure on the camera was locked in, so it was exactly the same for all of the lighting. And you can really see how much better the Ruby Moto lights are. Not only the spread, but also the intensity of the light. And honestly, they're even better than what it looks like here, because when you're out on the road, you see way, way, way down the road, especially if there's any signs or anything reflective or an animal runs out, anything like that. You get a lot more distance on the lights than you do with your regular lights or the driving lights that came with this BMW. I really don't have a huge, long wrap-up conclusion for these lights, because I kind of gave that away in the beginning of the video. I really like them. They put out a lot of light. It's a great product. I will say, if you are planning on racing the Baja 1000 or something like that, you're going to want something bigger. You're going to want more light. But just about any other use, these suckers put out plenty of light. I can't see myself needing more for any reason. There is a little bit of a downside to these lights, and that is they're way too bright to use around other people at night. So if you're in the city a lot, or driving where there's a lot of other cars, you got to toggle them on and off, because you will blind people with them, even if you point them down. And then the other downside is, quite frankly, when you turn them off, the headlight seems really, really dim. I mean, I was totally happy with the light out of my BMW's headlight, the LED headlight on there, but after using these, it seems like a night light. There's like nothing there. So keep that in mind. There are a couple other companies that make lights, a couple of really well-known ones. Their lights, from what I can tell, are bigger, not as bright, and require extra wiring. So all negatives in my book. I also should mention these come with a lifetime guarantee, which is fantastic. If you ever have a problem with them, they'll replace them. And then they even have crash protection. If you wreck your bike and wreck one of the lights, you can mail it to them. They won't give you a free replacement, but they'll cut you a really, really good deal so that you can get it back on your bike without being too much out of pocket. So if you need more light, check out the Ruby Moto lights and get out there and ride.